Hello, my beautiful Leos. I've missed you. I love you, Leos. My name's Joella, and I'm here to do your April 2020 Zodiac tarot reading. I'm going to be incorporating just a little bit of astrology in there. So hopefully it'll give you a little bit more of an idea of what to expect for April. These are really hard times. As you all know, unless you live under a rock, you'll know that we're going through the COVID-19 virus epidemic or pandemic right now. So there's a lot going on for a lot of people. I'm going to do my best to give you a good reading, but I can't promise anything. Whatever comes out in the cards comes out in the cards. And just know that it's not set in stone. Whatever comes out in the cards, you can change. This is what to expect if you don't make any conscious changes towards what comes out in the reading. And the reading, you will know a general timeline of when it's going to happen. Okay, so please remember these are general readings, and please like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the bell below so that you will be notified when the May reading comes up. Okay, so I'm going to move the camera down here so you can see the cards. I'm going to try something a little bit different this month. I set things up so that I'll be putting the cards here so that you can see them. All right. Okay, Leos. Okay. Sorry about that. So, for Leos, you're so courageous and self-confident and sort of, I love how open you guys are. For some of you who are still working, your career is doing very well right now. Right now, you're shining. Sometimes in times of crises, this is a time when a lot of us shine. And now's a time for those of you who are still working, and those of you who aren't, and now's a time to focus on your careers. So maybe some of you who are at home are planning perhaps to change occupations. Maybe you're wanting to start a online business, or you're thinking of maybe going back to school. Right now, we have a lot of time to really reconnect with what it is that we really want. You know, what it is we've wanted for a long time, and some of us just needed. Some of us, this could really shake things up enough to move us into that direction. Okay, so the first card that I pulled for the beginning of the month is the Five of Wands. Okay, so at the beginning of the month, around March the 4th, Venus has been in Taurus. Okay, so that's gonna stay with us until about April the 3rd, and this is a very intense time for a lot of you. Your senses will be on high alert, okay? So you're going to be experiencing things very deeply, especially when it comes to your relationships, those at work and love in general. So, yeah. So like I said, I drew the Five of Wands for the beginning of April. And Five of Wands can stand for disagreement and competition, some hassles. So maybe for those of you who are still at work, Things may, around the beginning of April, may get tense because a lot of us are running on, some people have been laid off, or things are a little bit rocky. And there could be some disagreements that you're going to be experiencing. For those of you who are at home, those disagreements could tend to show themselves possibly between yourself and your children or your partner. Sometimes when we're, if we're cooped up with people for too long, we tend to start picking each other apart. So just be very mindful of that. That's around the beginning of April, and that's Venus is in Taurus. So sometimes you can, Venus can be very demanding. You may find that you're expecting too much of people, or your loved ones are expecting too much of you, and it may backfire on you if it's you who's pushing too hard, if you're picking things apart too much. Try to really hold these any negative judgments, try to hold them back. Okay, this is a really tough time for everybody, and this could be going on for a while, so you want to kind of have as much peace in the house as possible. Okay, so let's move on to around April 3rd to about, it's going to be, Venus is going to be in Gemini April 3rd. So this is going to last until about August the 7th. So it's going to be really hard for you to, sorry, I have to take a drink of water here. You're going to be very fidgety right now. It's going to be hard for you to stay home and stay in one place. All I can say, maybe for some of you, if you're feeling this way, take a drive, go for a ride in the car, and go out into the countryside and take a walk out in the country. But you are going to be feeling very fidgety at the beginning of April. You'll be really feeling this at the beginning of April, and it's going to be throughout to August the 7th. You're going to be wanting to travel. You're going to be wanting to experience life. Okay, so the card I drew for the beginning of April is the Princess of Wands. So the Princess of Wands stands for creativity and confidence and enthusiasm. So maybe for some of you, you're going to be wanting to, rather than, like I was saying, it's going to be hard for you to sit still and stay in one spot. So maybe this would be a good time for some of you Leos to pick up an instrument and maybe learn how to play an instrument, or start a new art project or a new craft. Maybe you want to make something. Maybe you want to start planning your gardens, lots of creativity around this time, it looks like. So let's move into April 11th till April 27th, where Mercury is in Aries. So this period, you're going to be very objective, and you're going to be really great at solving problems. So maybe what this is telling me, that maybe there's going to be some difficulties, some problems arising, and you're going to be right on top of that, Leo. What does this mean for Leo? Four of Pentacles. So a four of Pentacles can be, it can mean control, changes, blocking changes. So perhaps there's a change coming, this is April 11th till the 27th. So right now our world is constantly changing, and either yourself or maybe someone in your life doesn't want to face those changes. Pentacles tend to deal with money, so maybe one of your family members is spending money online foolishly, and it's making your the 4s can stand for stability as well. So maybe this other person is spending money foolishly, and it's really upsetting the structure of what you have built and what Fours also represent secrets and trust. Now this 4 is upright, so I would think that this doesn't have, and yeah, no, you know what, I think I misread this card. This card stands for stability, so you're feeling very stable in your environment right now, Leo, around this time, April 11th to the 27th. You're feeling stable in where you are in life, in finances, health-wise. You are guarding your resources though. So you're not spending, you're not spending foolishly. You are guarding your resources. I read that wrong. So just keep doing what you're doing here. Yeah, you're doing really great, Leo. April 11th to April 27th. So you're feeling very stable in your lives at this time. Even though things around you could be unstable, you feel okay about everything. So let's, although you may, the Mercury at this time of month too, you guys, just be prepared that it may cause some problems with concentration. And your communication though is, you're very self-confident in your communication right now. So if anybody is, if you're at work, people are going to see that. People are going to feel very confident around you and feel your self-confidence, which is going to rub off on everybody else. Okay, so let's go to the end of April. A lot of people around you are going to be behaving irrationally, but not you, Leo. You guys are going to be calm. You're not going to let things affect you as much as they're affecting everybody around you. Mercury is not going to be affecting you like it's been affecting others. Okay, so I got the 8 of Cups for the end of April. 8 of Cups can represent like moving forward, moving on, deeper meaning. So, like look at this man here. He's sitting here, he's looking, see how there's all these cups have tipped over. There's some that are still standing up. But it looks like he's really looking at his life and thinking, some of this stuff here that used to really matter to me doesn't matter so much anymore. And even though he's tired, like he seems very weary, he's got that sense of confidence. He's got that sense of stability from somewhere within him. So Leo, you guys are going to find that within yourselves. You're going to feel stable. You're going to feel like everything's going to be okay. A lot of you are going to be, you're going to be having a lot of clarity that others aren't experiencing right now. So that's great. That's great, guys. What else? The 8s can represent balance. So maybe what was out of balance is becoming in your life before. This may be writing things. This may be, maybe, you know, your relationships were suffering because you were concentrating too much on material things and too much on work. And maybe now you're really seeing, Leo, what so many of us are going to be feeling this, really what matters, and we're going to be letting go of some stuff. There's going to be some harmony, balance. Eights also stand for harmony and answers. So there's going to be, yeah, like you're going to be seeing things in a whole different light. You're going to be finding answers to a lot of those questions, those burning questions that you've had in the past. This is going to be a really good time for you for the 27th till about May 11th. Okay? All right, guys. What a great reading. What a great reading, Leo. I hope you enjoyed that. I just want you guys all to know that I wish you all happiness and love and health. This, like I was saying, this is going to be a tough time for a lot of us. And, but I think that in the end, we are going to be experiencing a new world. Things are not going to go back to the way they used to be. And that might be a good thing. There's going to be a lot of people awakening and a lot of people, I feel, letting go of some of that materialistic, egoistic ideals, which is going to be good for all of us. We're all going to be letting some of that junk go, I think. And we're going to be more ourselves, and our relationships are going to be better for it. So it's going to be tough, but know that we're all in this together. And there's a lot of help out there. And if you get lonely or you get depressed, we have our online communities. You know, you can go on, if you're on Facebook, social media, you can do FaceTime, face call, like calls with people where you can see everybody's faces on the screen, which is amazing. I just did that with some girlfriends or some beautiful women in my life last weekend, and it was amazing. It was amazing to see their beautiful faces, and I've missed them so much. So we're just all really a screen, a touch away. So yeah, reach out and go within. Look within for that happiness and calmness. Okay. I gotta go. I hope to see you back in May. Love you all. Bye now.